Good afternoon, YouTube. I just wanted to take a minute today and kind of show an updated video on my fuel tank. Now, I have a video from a few years back where the tank was just a standard 55-gallon drum, and I had the fill nozzle. It was the fill and the pump discharge coming out one stack right here. Now it worked. It was better than lugging 5-gallon buckets, but the problem was where the stack was so high and kind of crowded. During filling, air would back up and I'd get purging and bubbling and all this and that. I was able to snake down like an airline feeder tube, which helped to some extent, but then eventually the ring around where it's screwed in the bung plug area there, that eventually cracked, so the tank was leaking anyway. I needed to upgrade it. So I had this old stainless steel tank kicking around the yard, and I mean, this thing is 1/4 inch thick, so I don't have to worry about any kind of abrasion or rubbing or cracking like that. The only thing I had to do was, it was about 2 inches too long, so I had to cut out one end and re-weld that in. And then, yeah, just plug up some old drain valves and then plumb it in. And just right off the bat, I haven't tried this yet. I can't imagine why it wouldn't work. I don't expect any purging or bubbling issues. Where the fill is just right on the top of the tank here, there's minimal distance, so there's plenty of airflow while you have the pump nozzle in there. So, yep, fill it there. The discharge, there is the same old line that was in the other tank. That feeds down, runs along the bottom. That's the pickup tube. Comes up to that fitting, and then it's hard plumbed back into the little Harbor Freight pump. This thing's still running beautifully, worth every penny. I think it was like $160 I paid for it back a couple years, and I've probably pumped between 1,000, 1,500 gallons, maybe more, maybe a little less. But yeah, this thing is still working great. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to revisit the tank setup. I know these diesel tanks are very expensive. If anybody's out there trying to kind of DIY one and you're thinking about using a 55-gallon drum, just be wary that it'll probably last you for a couple of years like mine did, but ultimately you're probably going to have issues, but maybe not. I mean, that was my first design, and I mean, hindsight is 20/20, so I was able to see what worked and what didn't work. But I think this one is going to be my lifetime tank from now on. If you have any questions, feel free to just kind of drop me a comment, leave a suggestion, anything like that. And yeah, stay tuned for more DIY and just random metal fabrication stuff.